Hello, it's me James and welcome back to another episode of Simply Survival. This is the series where I like to show you tips, tricks and tutorials, and of course we like to do this in complete survival. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you 5 extremely fast farms in your survival world. Of course I have done a video on this before, although the farms that you're going to see in today's video are going to be completely different to the previous video. So I suppose you could call this one 5 more extremely fast farms you need in your survival world. Again, if you think I've missed any farms out in this video, let me know in the comments below. That being said, let's jump straight on into the video. So in at 1, we have got the AFK fish farm. Now this is not your average AFK fish farm. In fact, this will not give you any treasure loot apart from like these things, the occasional bit of gold. So yeah, with the AFK fish farm, if you did want to get a trident, you'd need to come up to the drowns that are holding the tridents and kill them. And of course, it is all down to luck. So you're not guaranteed every time to get one, but you'll never get one from them just dying on their own. You do have to kill them. However, this thing is crazy for fish. You are never ever gonna run out of fish. Obviously you get a bunch of bones as well. These things are like really handy to have, and of course ink sacks as well, they're really handy to have as well. And you can see literally from how this is built, it is very simple, very easy to make. This one right here is probably one of my favorite farms in this video. But then again, I'm probably going to say that about all of them. Hello. So yeah, the AFK fish farm. If you did want to know how to build this thing, I'm going to leave the link in the description below to the full tutorial. Let's get on to the next one. So number 2 is the bone meal powered sugarcane farm. Reason I put this in is because last video that I did on like the 5 fast farms that you need, I put a sugarcane farm in, but it was a 0-tick sugarcane farm. It was kind of a novelty sugarcane farm. This thing right here is really simple to build, very cheap, and all it requires is a little bit of bone meal. Now, if you make the previous farm, the fish farm, you're never going to run out of bone meal. You're going to have tons of bone meal to mess around with, and then all you've got to do is throw it into this, and literally, let's see if we've got any in here at the moment. Okay, we've got 6. Let's take this out and like turn it on. Now this specific design is not actually 100% loss proof, but you'll see from the sheer amount of sugarcane that we actually get how actually like decent it is. Like I've been, I don't know, talking for about I'd say 10 seconds maybe, and we've already nearly got a full stack. I think bone meal powered sugarcane farms and bone meal power farms in general are really overlooked. I think if you want like really fast farms, bone meal is definitely a good way to go. Also, with the 0-tick sugarcane farms, a lot of people, some people tend to see them as cheating because technically you are actually getting crops without even like fueling them or feeding them, if that makes sense. So, I mean, I don't know. This way, you know you're being fully legit. And let's just check how much we've got right now. I mean, we've got just over 2 stacks. And of course, like I said, this one isn't the best. You do lose a little bit, but let's just turn this off right now. Like I said, there's a bit on top of there right now, as you can see, and like a bit behind here. But it's just like a small amount. So we got about 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks, and this is just like a 1 module one. I keep pressing the wrong button, sorry. So yeah. We got 4 stacks, and this is just a 1 module, like one. I'm going to put the full tutorial of this in the description below as well. Of course, you can fully expand this, making it even longer, making it even faster, and you could probably, like, close it up a little bit better as well. So, you know, you don't, like, lose any bits like that. But yeah, number 2, bone meal powered sugarcane farm. Definitely a really, really fast farm. So up next, we have got the AFK Wolf Arm. This thing is a must-have in your world. This specific design is a small version, although you could easily modify this to make it a lot bigger. Now, the reason I think this is a must-have in your world is because wool, to be fair, is kind of important purely for the fact of making beds. And I'll explain a little bit more in a second. But back to the farm. This thing, I mean, let me show you how many sheep I've got in there. I've got like 4 or 5 sheep in there, and you can see in the chest that it does pretty well. If you were to expand this, make a little bit of a bigger version, you will have stacks and stacks of wool. I'm going to leave the full tutorial to this one in the description as well, but like I said, they're very easy modified to expand them. One of the main reasons you are going to want to make beds, of course, you probably know why. I'm going to just do this very quickly. Let's go to the nether and try and find us a little bit of ancient debris. Okay, so I'm in the nether at a completely random spot. I'm going to dig down. I'm going to go down to about level, I don't know, 20, something like that. So yeah, I'm on level 19. I've dug myself a little tunnel. I'm going to dig like this as far as I can. And then on the floor, I'm going to get one of my beds. And I'm simply, first of all, I'm gonna fix that so I can actually place a bed. Place the bed, and then you want to go on it, stand around the corner a little bit, like that. Make sure you remove any of that. Best thing to do is probably have some fire resistance potion. Yeah, so you don't die. But yeah, using this method, you'll be able to find ancient debris pretty fast. Of course, the explosion itself will not destroy the debris. And to be fair, you're probably going to want to wear some armor as well. But, I mean, just for the video, I'm gonna just do this again. Oh god, this one's going to be bad. I can tell. Ah! Yes! We survived. Alright. Cool. Let me eat. There! We found some debris! No way! Yes, see? It's so easy. You can just come down here and then do a couple of explosions and you find some debris. Damn, I want to take that debris, but I don't want to die. I'll probably come back for it. But yeah, you see my point? So easy to find debris, and that is why you need the wool. Remember, guys, the link is in the description if you want to build that specific farm. Okay, so next up, we have got the AFK Gold farm. This thing is insane. Very easy to build. Reasonably cheap as well. Let me go ahead and show you how I've got this set up. So because of my kill chamber, I've got it set up using full damage. I will not get any of the golden swords. I think I only get the nuggets and the flesh, so I don't get golden swords or the ingot. However, because of how powerful this is, I mean, it doesn't really matter, to be fair. A good AFK session on this and you have tons of gold. Let me go and show you the collection system before I turn it on. No, I went down the wrong one. I'm going to definitely get rid of this one at some point. I don't even know why I've got it. I mean, I've always got to use this one. So, this is the collection system. As you can see, I've not got massive amounts of stuff in there at the minute. In fact, I've not really got that much. I've only got the rotten flesh. So, I'm going to go turn this on and do a little bit of an AFK on it. I'm not going to go for too long, but just enough so you can see how powerful it is. Again, for this specific design, I'm going to leave a link in the description below. But a little bit of information before I do turn this on. You don't really want to go beyond 4 portals. Someone was saying over on the Discord, if you make these farms, don't go beyond 4 portals because it can corrupt your world or something like that. So, yeah, just stick to 2 or even 1. So I'm at AFK for a little bit, and I will be back very, very shortly. Okay, so I've been AFK for literally about, I don't know. Oh no, 2 minutes. Why do I do these things? Right, so it's been AFK for, I mean, I don't know, a few minutes. Let's turn that off right now. And I'm not going to make the same mistake again. I'm going to go down here. Now, right, we got 48 golden nuggets from a couple of minutes, so that's not bad. Let me see in the other chest if we got anything. Got my sword. Got 18 in that chest, so not too bad. And I got another 25 in that one. Of course, I got my stuff. Do that. I mean, we made 10 ingots in about a couple minutes. That's not too bad. Considering it's fully AFK, it's definitely not too bad. And of course, you can change up your killing system so you can get ingots and swords as well if you really want. But that's entirely up to you. Remember, the link is in the description below. And finally, we have got number 5. This is the villager trading station. Now, you could argue that this technically isn't a farm. Although, I mean, let me explain. This specific villager trading station is completely powered by this spawner below. As you can see, every time a zombie villager spawns, we will get dropped prices. So, for example, this guy, he was 44 emeralds for unbreaking. Now, he's literally only 4. And that's because every time a zombie villager spawns, these guys will drop prices. So, like, say I added a new villager and a zombie villager spawned, his prices would drop and I would literally have to do nothing. You can also add this effect by adding a small curing system. Both ways are really, really good. On JamFam MC, Chris built us one of these small trading stations to start with, and on the first day, we was all OP. Let me explain. This guy over here, as you can see, he sells mending for 1 emerald, okay? Now, unfortunately, I don't have any books, or I'd actually get myself some, but, I mean, I can trade some paper. I've got 6 emeralds, right? So, if I had 6 books, I'd be able to get myself 6 mending for literally 6 emeralds. This thing is crazy. It doesn't just stop there. You can get yourself swords for literally 1 emerald. You can get yourself armor, diamond armor, for 1 emerald. You can get pickaxes for 1 emerald, and the enchantments aren't that bad. You can also get food, and really good food at that. For 1 emerald, you can get yourself some golden carrots, and these things are really good to eat. So literally, if you've got like a bunch of emeralds, I'd definitely invest in a bunch of golden carrots. What I'm trying to say is, for very cheap, setting up this farm, this system, you can get stuff for so cheap and become OP very, very quickly. What I'm going to do is leave a link to a tutorial for that farm below. It is very simple to do. The longest part, I would say, about that farm is probably getting the specific trades you want, but for the most part, it is reasonably fast. As soon as you got it set up, boom, you're ready to go. And that's why it's on this list. So there we have it. 5 fast farms that you need in your survival world. If you think I've missed any farms that should have been on this list, let me know in the comments below. That being said, I'll catch you on the next one.